am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. Dr. Han, I am a surgeon.
You may be wondering, why the hell did I just get so uncomfortable with that guy just screaming, I am a surgeon, to my face? Now listen, I came across this on Twitter. I laughed my fucking ass off. I'm sorry. It's such a stupid meme. It's such a bad portrayal of anything I've ever seen in a long time. Like this kind of beats out Tommy Wiseau's The Room. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot that can beat Tommy Wiseau's The Room, because he was not even trying in that movie, right? Unless he was. I don't know. Tommy Wiseau, like, I love you, bro. You gotta try a little harder, all right? I believe in you, though. But so what you just saw was from a show called The Good Doctor, and that actually aired in 2019. And you may have seen it hopping around Twitter lately, and there's a good little meme that spawned off of it too. It's like a soy jack face of the guy who's screaming, I am a surgeon! Ah! For me, it's just, I am hungry! Sorry, it's more just fat jokes. I am fat, so I can do that to myself. So, hey, you guys though, back up. That's all I'm saying. Back up. But yeah, what you just saw, it's just complete madness, and we're just kind of gonna go over what the hell, what did we just witness here? So, to show you guys, just kind of like what meme got spawned off of this. This is like the screen capture that was gotten of the kid. He's not a kid, he's kind of like an adult here. But of course, when you find funny things on Twitter like this, people will turn it into something greater, something that's more inspiring. From this guy right here to this man right here. And so now we have spawned a new soy jack face, thank God. That's something that we needed in 2023, I think. It's been a long time coming, and quite frankly, it's going to change how we view things in the entire world. All right, this is one of the most important findings of 2023. I'll tell you that right now. So let's kind of figure out why was he screaming that, right? Let's go into it a little more. Let's do a deep dive on this important thing that we're all gonna have to know about sooner or later. So the character itself, the guy who was actually like screaming it, his name is Sean Murphy. That's the character's name in the show The Good Doctor. And as I said earlier, so that came up in 2019, but people started kind of like pushing it around a little more. And the Twitter algos, the Twitter god algorithms, okay, almost stop. The Twitter algorithms pushed it out to everyone and stuff. And so let's see why this whole character is such a it's a funny guy. It's just a funny guy. Like I personally, this is how I feel about it. This guy does not represent autism in the slightest. I mean, okay, it may be like there's aspects of it where they got it right, but listen, it feels like it's portraying like a really old classical, like, hey, this is what autism is. It's just being stupid and being weird kind of like mentality about it. And that's kind of what this is portraying, in my opinion. We'll kind of see that as we go through this too. And don't turn this into like a little war in the comment section or anything like that. We're just here to have fun. We're seeing what this thing is all about. So before we go on, I just want to go ahead and click on the voice clip that they have on the wiki for it here. So let's go ahead and listen to this.
I have autism. It's part of who I am.
That was the voice clip. I have autism. It's part of who I am. Now you may be wondering why. Hey, is this the best that you could kind of like get? And we'll see that kind of like I haven't watched the whole show, but I'm assuming like it does get better, and I've read that it does kind of get better with the character. But he kind of starts off with like the classical like misconception of autism, essentially. So we have Sean Robert Murphy is the main titular protagonist of The Good Doctor. As an attending surgeon at St. Bonaventure, that's a funny name, Boner, by the way, Bonaventure, of course, he must learn the ropes of hospital work and how to be a good mentor for residents, while facing unique challenges and embracing his strengths due to his diagnoses of autism and savant syndrome. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard of autism already. One that I have never heard of before was savant syndrome. So I had to look that up. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the opportunity to see what that is too. So savant syndrome right here is essentially, it's a rare condition in which someone with significant mental disabilities demonstrates certain abilities far in excess of average. The skills that savants excel at are generally related to memory. So essentially, it's just like a condition. It's not like exclusive to having autism. You can have savant syndrome without having autism, I believe. So it just kind of like makes them really good at one particular thing in terms of like a certain like subject, like science or something like that. And that's kind of where Sean Murphy kind of comes in too. And so the reason why I was hinting at earlier, where I was like, yo, this guy is probably not like the best representation of autism in a show. Well, first of all, it's because we have other cases of people like that. Like we have Bones from Bones, the show Bones. Bones. Okay, I'll stop saying Bones. Bones. Okay, one more time. That was the last time. So we have someone like Bones from the show Bones, and that was like on Fox 40 or something. But it was like about a person who, I believe they didn't like say it directly, but she had like Asperger's, and essentially she was like the main scientist woman, and she was like kind of powering through and discovering all the mysteries and stuff like that. But yeah, like we have other people like that. But one thing I want to show is that the actor himself, he doesn't have autism. So what did he kind of do to prepare for this role? And there's actually an interview with him saying what he did to prepare for it. So let's go ahead and see that real quick.
The autism that he
And
has.
you did some research as well, right?
Yes, yeah, we all did. I mean, we have a consultant who's full-time there working on the show with us, and then various pieces of literature and documentaries, and that was all incredibly useful.
What did
So the important thing is they have someone there as a like someone to like consult. They have a consultant there. I just forgot the word consultant. I just said the definition of it. But yeah, so that's an important thing. But then you hear what he says. He goes on to say like, hey, I read some literature about it. It's not like he went to go like talk to someone with savant syndrome or autism. He didn't like make that effort, but it was more just about like reading some literature. And like, come on, he actually goes on a little bit more.
did you do to sort of do background and study?
There was one particular documentary that I found really useful called Autism in Love. And I think what's great about it, and what we have tried to do in the show, is that it focuses on not merely the potentially negative experiences that people on the spectrum have in their day-to-day lives, but also the positive ones. And it's about celebrating in which ways people think, in which way Sean thinks differently, how he sees the world differently. And
that's about it. So essentially, it sounds like he read some books and he watched a documentary about it, which hey, like, listen, he could be doing all the care in the world. He might be doing pretty well in the actual show through the seasons as they go on. But let me tell you, there are some clips we're gonna watch in a minute where you kind of, you know what I mean. It's not good. It's a little bit like, you know, when they kind of like do you know, it's like when they are kind of like they're up against a you know, when the thing where he is yeah that so let's go on. Who is this actor? So I was surprised to see this is the guy from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the guy who played Charlie himself, not Johnny Depp. So the name is Freddie Highmore. And so Freddie Highmore, he's a British guy. You know how we feel about British people on this channel, but no, I'm kidding. You guys are fine. It's fine. That was just a joke. We love the British people here. But Freddie Highmore, he does not have we're on his wiki page right now on The Good Doctor. Let's Control F. No, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna type in autism right now. A. Okay, there's a bunch of A's. U. Okay, there's a couple AUs. There's 11 of them. T. Okay, there's one. Autopsy. I. Oh, that's not I. Okay, so there's 0 out of 0 searches for the word autism in Freddie Highmore's wiki page for The Good Doctor. So it seems that, you know, so the actor definitely doesn't have autism, right? So he's just portraying someone who does. So you can see here, he is the guy from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He is Charlie himself. Charlie Bucket, his name is. Freddie Highmore right there, right next to Johnny Depp in the cast. So moving on. Let me show you guys a couple more clips from The Good Doctor. He's the good doctor. Just know that. He's the very good one. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. You can see like, these I know Twitter videos is not accurate whatsoever, but 1.5 million views. That's a good amount. Only 10k likes though, so it's like Twitter numbers. We'll sweep that on the rug for now. Let's watch this though. So just keep in mind, he read a couple books and he watched a documentary on it. All right, and they have a consultant there too. So
No.
oh,
No. Stop it. No. Okay. No. Stop it.
I can't
Stop
run,
it.
please.
No, please stop it.
Okay, if you just step away.
No, please.
It's
Stop
okay,
it.
Sean.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
It's gonna be okay,
Stop
Sean.
it. Stop it.
I'm sorry. Like, okay. Let's break down what the fuck we just saw here, man. So this kid, you can see here. So he's done washing his hands, right? And so we're kind of moving forward. So they have those air dryers for your hands, where you put your hand under it and it blow dries your hands. And so he puts it under. You can see it turns on, and he's like, ah! He's like, oh no. Like, he doesn't know what to do anymore. Like, he just all of a sudden is like, what the? Turn it off. And then he just kind of like panics. So she's like, oh, okay, here, just step away. You're fine. Everything's fine. And he's going into like a maniacal. So you see, I've seen people with autism. High functioning autism at the very least. They don't fully act like this. You know what I mean? Like it's just a throwback to like that common autism is just being like a little freaky. You know, it's kind of going back to that. And we have one more clip here too, so let's go through that one too. So this one kind of blew up a little bit more too. And it's with like a transgender kid, and he's just like, okay, so whatever you think about transgender people, here we love them. They're people like anyone else. That's it. This is a safe space for everyone. Just know that we care about everyone. They're like normal people, like the rest of us. But let's kind of go ahead and see what this one's about here too.
Boy, I'm a girl.
You're transgender?
Yes.
No, Quinn has XY chromosomes like Jared and me, not XX like you. Science says he's male.
Okay, Charlie, hold on. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, bro. Look, you won the whole factory, man. What more do you want from these people? You became a surgeon, too, man. You're a surgeon. Remember to Dr. Han? You're a surgeon! Leave this person alone, bro. Come on, chill out.
Has gender dysphoria. Her assigned gender is not the one she identifies with. She's mismatched, Dr. Murphy.
But
Other
biologically,
than biologically, how do you know you're supposed to be a boy?
Oh, you see that doctor? She was like, yo, hey, she was like, what are you gonna say now, motherfucker?
your question doesn't make sense. I'm not supposed to be anything. I am a
It's
boy.
so uncomfortable.
Biologically, that's it.
She's like, oh yeah.
Okay, deep tenderness at McBurney's point. Could be acute appendicitis.
Murphy, get imaging to confirm.
Hello. Do you wear dresses?
Fee? Don't.
Oh
Quinn
god,
is a boy.
he's starting again.
Thinks he's a girl. I want to know why he thinks that.
Sometimes I wear dresses, but sometimes I wear leggings.
Do you like the color pink?
Okay, homegirl.
I'm more of a purple girl.
Do you
More of a
play
purple
with
girl.
dolls?
Since I was
Relatable.
5, but I'm super into mermaids.
Do you take dance?
Murphy?
Do you take
questions around
dance? What is that question? What the fuck? What does that have to do with anything? Do you take dance, by the way? See, like this portrayal it's just a little it's a little over the top. You know what I mean? It's not fully necessary, is what I'm saying here.
4, do you wear
Doesn't matter.
perfume?
The CT's ready. Let's
Do you
go.
always paint your nails?
Let's go.
The girl's just like, yeah, okay.
Do you think he's
And this is the real
or
tearjerker right here.
confused?
Dude, you gotta quit calling her a he. We're never going to win this competition if you're disrespecting our patient. Don't they have transgender people in Wyoming?
Okay, transgender patient care was not part of my medical school curriculum. Was it
Okay,
part
he's
of
dropping
yours?
facts apparently. Let's go.
No.
It's this part right here.
Quinn doesn't have appendicitis. He has testicular cancer.
Bro. I don't know what it is. Like his character, the way that this guy portrays, he just seems too happy that this kid here has testicular cancer. It's like, dude, chill out, man. Oh my god, bro. So this was a whole little ride that we went through here. The Good Doctor is what this show is from. It's a whole ride, man. I honestly, I might even consider watching it just after seeing all that stuff. But hey, that's kind of all we had to talk about today. We kind of did a little bit of a deep dive. Who was this guy? Freddie Highmore. He was the actor. He's Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. That's all I know about him, right? He is Charlie. So Charlie has grown into something a little more different than what we saw him in the actual movie for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But all jokes aside and stuff, funny meme. We like it. That's about it. And so, hey, if you guys like what you saw, drop a like. If you guys disliked it, drop a dislike. Drop a subscription too while you're at it. If you want to see more, we're going to actually play some Infamous for the next video. And so, on that note, I'll see you guys later. Peace.